Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome or welcome back again to another video tutorial from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is Apex Selenio, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor straight out of the small island of Jamaica. Now in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through yet again another impressive 9-ball break and run. In fact, it wasn't entirely a break and run. I broke almost a perfect break. A ball was not deposited, but the planning and the execution, the adjustment throughout the rack shows that my practice over the past couple of years has definitely been yielding some really good results. I've worked a lot on my position play, I've worked a lot on my patterns, I've worked a lot on my shot making, and I've worked a lot on my defensive part of my game. And so of course, when everything blends together, it looks almost as beautiful as this. Now of course, if this is the first time you're on the channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button below, turn on your post notification bell, leave some positive questions and comments down below, and do not forget to share this out to your pool families and communities. So let's jump into the rack and learn some important tips and advice on how to improve your run out game. So of course guys, I'm going to be playing with my ghost, and as I've always been doing, this is the best way you can learn from yourself. You can learn from your own mistakes by playing with the ghost and pretending that the ghost is the best player there. Now you can see that was a fairly good break shot. The only thing wrong with that break shot there was that the ball did not go down. It was a perfect break. The cue ball squat into the middle of the table. One ball kind of hit towards the side, but it got a little bit of ricochet from another ball. And now, as I said here guys, it's all about planning the rack to precision. Now already you can see that I'm already down, looking at the 2 and looking at the angle that I need on the 2 to get back onto the 3. Now you'll see where I go around here, and I'm already looking at what is the ideal angle that I need on the 3. Now I know that the 4 is already near to a pocket, so I do not have to worry too much about the 4, but the ideal angle here on the 2 to transition to the 3 is going to be a key in opening up the run for this rack here. Now as you see here where I pop the 1 ball, you can see that I kind of pop the 1 ball towards the left side of the pocket, which kind of make the position on the 2 here a little bit tricky. Now I've landed more towards the left side of the 2. I wanted to land a little bit more to the right side of the 2 so the cue ball could transition towards the top long rail here. Now because I popped the 1 ball towards the left side of the pocket, I kind of cheated the pocket accidentally. Now I have to make an adjustment here. Now you can see where I use the Dr. Day peace sign rule there, potting the 2 and predicting where the cue ball is going to go, and I predicted that it was going to go into the 8, so I had to play for short side position on the 3. Now many things could have gone wrong there. I could have hit the 8 and nudge and leave myself a little bit tough, but I took a chance, and of course Dr. Dave peace sign rule came in quite handy there for the cue ball path prediction. Now I'm in tip top position here, just gonna pop this 3 straight up and just hold position there under the 5 for the shot on the 4. Now here is where I enter the middle phase of the game. I've potted my first 3 balls. Now I have to go around and ensure that I check all my angles. Now you can see where I'm looking at just settling for a shot into the side here. You always want to look at many options. Now the 5 ball passes the 8, but it's tricky, so I'm not even going to think about even playing for the 5 ball into the top left. So all I'm going to do here is a stun off to the short rail here, just play with a slight stun shot, soft speed, and just negotiate for that shot there. Now the cue ball was a little bit heavy, you can see just tapping the table there, willing the cue ball to stop, and so landed fairly good here on the 5. Nothing much to worry about. Would have loved it to be a little bit easier, but you can see that I'm kind of stooping down, bending, kind of looking, so the angle is slightly acute, but it's still okay. I have to use a little bit of inside spin here to hold position for the 6, and that was nicely done, and I'm back into position here. And these things are going to happen from time to time throughout the running of the rock. You will have to make adjustments. As I explained in my previous tutorial, when you're running out a rock, even when you have a plan, the plan will have to be adjusted if the cue ball doesn't land precisely where you want it to land here. Now, this here is a high level positional play. You must be able to move the cue ball along the rails. The rails helps you to maintain speed control. So here I pop the 6 going one rail and just using the second rail here to cushion the cue ball for a position into the middle of the table. Now, I've completed the middle phase of the game, and now I'm at the end phase. And this is why many players in and around my area, many players will complain that 9 ball is not their favorite game, because it is at this point of the game where many players tend to mess up. Now notice what I'm doing there. I'm already looking at the 8 and the angle that I need on the 8. I'm not taking it for granted. Many players will just go down, pop the 7 and take whatever they get on the 8. I'm assessing all the options. I'm assessing the steep angle. I'm assessing the shallow angle. I'm even looking at even if the cue ball was straight on the 8. I want the easiest route to get back onto the 9. So here, I'm just going to settle. Just a slight stun draw here. Maybe landing in between where I wanted. The cue ball had a little bit of angle there. It is not steep as how I would love it for me to be, because you can see in my first measurement I was looking at going 3 rails. I'm still looking at going 3 rails, but this angle is somewhere in between shallow and in between steep. So I have to be very careful, because the cue ball tend to go a little bit long. You can see that I pointed there on the table. That would have been the ideal angle to land perfectly onto the 9. But now you can see I'm just adjusting, and what I'm going to do here, you're going to see I point. So I aim towards there and I touch there, and you can see that my prediction, I'm predicting that it's going to touch anywhere around the middle diamond. So that's the aim, to touch the short rail and to come there. That would be ideal. Now, what I did not know during the execution of this shot is that when the angle is at this when we have this sort of angle, the cue ball will tend to go a little bit long off the 3rd rail, or you have to use a little bit more side spin to bend the angle here. So you can see coming around nicely, but the cue ball went a little bit long off my intended target there. But nevertheless, still, it's all a part of the game. You're going to have to deal with many situations, adjustments during the rock. Alright, so I do hope that you enjoy this little exercise, this little tips and advice. There's many things to take from this here to improve your runout game. So I do hope that you learned, and I have many more videos like this coming up. So until then, I will see you in the next tutorial. Take care, keep on practicing, keep on improving, and I'll see you in the next upload. Until then, take care. Bye bye.